Hi, this is the back healthy back stretch routine that I created. So if you don't have ROMWOD or you don't stretch on a regular basis, I highly recommend taking the time to do so. This one's going to be about 27 minutes long, so if you don't have that much time, maybe cut the beginning part out, as that's more of like the warm-up for the routine. So we're going to start with this routine. Actually is kind of half of it is kind of active poses where you're actively trying to stretch and elongate your spine, and then some of it is just more passive poses. So we're going to start with cat-cows. We're going to do 10 total. So you're going to lift up, take an inhale, exhale, lower the belly. One more. We're going to do hip circles. So you're going to push your hip to this right side all the way back to your heels to the other side. Slowly come up over the hands. 5 each direction. So this is going to be warming up your hip socket. A lot of back pain is due to tight hips or the hips IT band pulling your pelvis forward or back. Switch directions after 5. You're going to land your belly, and you can choose to do Sphinx pose for 1 minute, or we're going to go up to our hands for seal stretch. Trying to relax. This one, I want you to be a little active. Take the top of your head to the ceiling as you drive your shoulders down, and then elongate your spine, taking deep breaths. One more deep breath. You're going to come up and sit. Get your feet in front of you. We're going to do a pike sit. This one's active as well. You're going to actively drive your heels to the front wall and pull your toes back to your shins. I'm going to try to get my back as flat as possible. I'm going to take my thumbs to the back wall and take my palms to the ceiling. So as I don't stick my chest up, I'm going to keep my rib cage down. Tuck the chin, take the top of the head to the ceiling, drive the shoulders down, but the palms up at the same time. This one, I want you to take 6 deep breaths. active pose, elongating your spine. This helps get space in between the vertebrae, and as you get space in between, you get more fluid, more nutrients. All right, next one is kind of like butterfly. Your feet aren't going to go completely together, but they're going to be hip width apart, which isn't very wide. Your toes are going to go up towards your shins, flexing, and your knees are going to drive down, okay? If this is too difficult to do without a wall, get a wall to lean up against, but I still want your butt to be completely up against the wall. So back flat, thumbs up, behind, thumbs back behind the wall, and the same thing, 6 breaths. Actively pull those knees down to the floor. Try to drive your tailbone into the floor, top of the head to the ceiling. Open the palms, spread the fingers, spread the toes, toes back to the shins, remembering to breathe. Inhale. This one's great specifically for your L4, L5 disc. And it's a movement specifically called Eldoa, a technique to help elongate the spine, elongate the fascia. One more. So then it should be nice and warm now. I'm gonna lay all the way down to the floor. Done this in class a lot. You have your arms out to the side, and I want you to open your palms if you can. You're gonna take that leg up, flex the toe, iron cross. If you want, you can hold the leg or just drive each palm to the wall, drive your heels to the wall. This one can be your choice of active or passive. Sometimes I find it's better at the beginning to stay active. Try to drive your shoulder blades to the floor, and then halfway through, try to relax your lower back. Relax your upper back. Bring that leg up, and then switch legs. Flex that toe back. Remember that first half can be nice and active if you want to. Start to relax. Relax your lower back, your chest and your stomach. next movement's gonna be puppy dog. So next two movements, I'd like them to be more active. For puppy dog, try to get your palms up, or at least your thumbs up to the ceiling, and your arms straight. I want you to reach your tailbone up to the ceiling and take that throat to the floor. So I'm elongating my spine, reaching my fingertips to the wall, taking deep breaths. You're gonna make sure your knees are wide. Sit back towards your heels in the child's pose. Same thing, I'm gonna drive my butt this time to my heels. Trying to get my palms up to the ceiling and get my belly button to the floor. I'm elongating my spine again.